Welcome to the StatTree video module for discriminant analysis. To test whether two or more continuous variables can predict the likely outcome of a categorical variable, discriminant analysis would be appropriate. You will need one categorical dependent variable and at least two continuous independent variables in order to run this test. In looking at the Preferred Entertainment Viewing Survey, question number 2 regarding movie era has two nominal values and is a categorical variable. Era would be appropriate as the dependent variable. Any one of the scale questions, 3 through 7, would be appropriate for the continuous variable for our demonstration. For this demonstration, we will use questions 3 through 7. With the PEVS dataset open in SPSS, you would choose linear, rewind, history, entertain, and learn as the independent variables, and era as the dependent variable. To run the discriminant analysis test for causal inference, go to Analyze in the top menu, select Classify, and choose Discriminant. When the discriminant analysis dialog box appears, select the era variable and press the arrow next to the grouping variable box. Press the Define Range button. When the Discriminant Analysis Define Range dialog box appears, put a number 1 in the box next to minimum and a number 2 in the box next to maximum. Those numbers 1 and 2 correspond to the value labels provided for the two choices on the era variable. Press the Continue button. Next, select the linear variable and while holding the Shift key, select the Learn variable. Then press the arrow button next to the Independence box. Select the Use Stepwise Method option. Press the Method button. When the Discriminant Analysis Stepwise Method dialog box appears, select Wilks Lambda under Method. Select Use F-Value under Criteria, and select Summary of Steps under Display. Press the Continue button. Press the Statistics button. When the Discriminant Analysis Statistics dialog box appears, select all three options under Descriptives. Press the Continue button. Press the Classify button. When the Discriminant Analysis Classification dialog box appears, select Compute from Group Sizes under Prior Probabilities. Select Within Groups under Use Covariance Matrix, and select Summary Table and Leave One Out Classification under Display. Press the Continue button. Now press the OK button. SPSS will generate an output in a new window. As with all statistical tests, the first result to look for is a significance figure associated with the test score. If the significance figure meets your preset criterion, you will need to report your test results in your research paper. You will find that significance figure here. In this test, we have met our significance criteria for the test of the function for the three variables left in the discriminant analysis. With a discriminant analysis, there are multiple results figures to report. You will need to report the significance function statistics, including the Wilks Lambda and chi-square results, the percentage of variance explained by the function, the group means for the function, and the overall accuracy percentage in the classification table. If the significance figure does not meet the criterion, test results do not need to be reported in your research paper. However, you will need to report that the test failed to find a significant difference or relationship in the data. To see what this output looks like, along with a reporting example, press the Output button on the Sending page from the StatTree module. Additionally, these procedures can be run from an SPSS syntax file. The code for this can be copied from the new browser window when you press the Script button on the Sending page from the StatTree module.